Hello there, this is Anthony Johnson, and the premise of this video is to display and walk you through how to get the actual values out of an output parameter in the stored procedure. So in this task, in this video, we're going to actually create a stored procedure that takes a couple of input parameters and one output parameter. And how will we extract that value from the output parameter? I'm going to actually show you in this video, so stay tuned. So let's take a peek at the table that we're going to be dealing with. Okay, so we see the data here, 7 columns. We have various ages, 2 genders, various BMI numbers, yes or no if they're a smoker, 0, 1, 2, or 3, or whatever the highest record is of having children. We have our region, and then we have our claim charge. How much was that specific service or just amount due to that actual service? So let's see. Our procedure, we're going to actually filter it off by age and gender. So essentially, we want to see we're going to do age, gender, and then claim charge is going to be our output parameter. So let's begin. Create proc bbo.usp. Let's say average charge by metrics. All right, so now we create our parameter list. I'm gonna say at age, int, at gender, varchar 7. We'll just say 7. We're gonna do the region as well. We have varchar 15, and then lastly, average charge is gonna be money. And it's gonna have a keyword of out or output. We're just gonna do output. Now we're gonna do as begin, and I'm gonna do select all from our table where age equals at age and gender equals at gender. So that's going to be our first subset of data, just to get a visual representation. And then we're going to write another query. Actually, just going to copy and paste this. But here, we do at average charge, which is our output parameter, equals average claim charge. Alrighty, so that's our two queries that we're going to see, our two results that we're going to see, I should say. Okay. And everything's good. So we're actually going to execute that. It's a good practice right here as well. My apologies. If object ID, put your literal. So you're actually going to take your procedure name, separated by a comma, and then within the literals, you're going to actually put a P for stored procedure or for procedure. We're going to say is not null. If it's not null, then drop proc. Then we're going to actually copy and paste our procedure name right there. Oh, I have the place to go after that. There we go. All righty, so now our procedure is in place. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. So execute DBO dot average charge by metrics. And now it takes three parameters. As you can see on the screen, age, we're gonna say, we'll say 20. Then for gender, since it's varchar, we have to put it in literals. So we have female. And then for region, we'll say for the northeast region. Okay, so now since we're here, we need to go up here and actually declare a variable to hold our average charge. So we'll say average charge. We want it to be money. So now we place average charge, and then we have to place our out. We're actually going to put out here, so just to show the durability of it. So now, lastly, we select our actual variable name, which is the average charge. So now everything looks good. Let's go ahead and run this. And as you can see, if we open up our view up a little bit, so now we have our screen side by side. Now, if we look at the procedure, let's actually look at the queries. We selected all from age, where age equals at age, I should say, and gender equals at gender. So we placed 20 and for female. So all 20-year-olds, as you can see, and they're all females. Although the region is off, and as you see why, you know why the region is off? Because we didn't specify that. And region equals at region. My apologies again. And we also have to place that here. And region equals at region. So that is why we had more than just the Northeast records. So since we placed this if object ID up here, we can actually use this to alter it opposed to having to alter it. So we're going to actually execute. All righty, so we executed that. And now let's see what we get over here. All right, looks like we're good. So it looks like all Northeast for the region. all the 20-year-olds, and this is their average charge. So let's see how we can actually clean this up a little bit more. So for first things first, as far as this right here, we can just alias this as no. Okay, so that's gonna take care of the no column name. Now, how will we clean this up? We'll clean it up by going back to the stored procedure and actually wrapping a format around this. Although this will make it varchar, this should certainly get the job done. It shouldn't affect anything. The numerals, the value should still be the same. So let's execute that. No, let's execute this. Oh, well, they cleaned it up a little bit. We don't have excess extra cents and stuff like that. I was actually expecting a dollar amount. But you know what? Opposed to doing it over there in the base code, which is fine. That is truly fine. We actually can do it here. We'll format it. All right. Now, lastly, let's go ahead and execute this. And there you go. $2,458.47. It is the average charge amount for a 20-year-old female in a Northeast region. So let's just pop in. Let's just swap out a couple of letters. And now let's see how it runs. 14,000 for men, $14,193.77. And that is how you build a stored procedure with input and output parameters, but mostly focused on how to extract the value from the output parameter. Hope this was helpful. I hope you can add this to your toolbox. Have a blessed day, and bye-bye.